don't need more time. You just need better systems, okay? When everything feels important in your life, nothing actually moves. Motivation won't save you. Motivation is fleeting. It comes, it goes. Also, it's very dependent maybe on your cycle, where you're at, your hormones. It's not predictable. What is predictable and what you can rely on are systems that create freedom for you. Welcome back to the Slay Your Day podcast. Today, I'm breaking down the number one lie busy working women tell themselves all the time. What's that lie? I don't have time. I don't have time. You've probably said it before multiple times. I know I have before and implemented what I'm going to show you today. So today we're diving in to talk about why busy working women stay stuck, and we're going to dive into what actually works. Let's go. Hi, my name is Sandi Glandt. I'm a high performance productivity coach, wife, mama to two very busy boys, TV host, 2 times best-selling author, and I'm here to talk to you today about the number one lie that most busy women are constantly telling themselves because they don't have a plan, they don't have a system in place, but I'm going to show you how to change all of that today. So if you've ever said to yourself, I just don't have time, this episode is for you. Here we go. Because here's the truth that most busy women, they just don't want to hear. And that truth is time isn't the problem. Until you fix what actually is, you're constantly going to feel stuck. You're going to feel stretched and you're going to feel like nothing is working. So we're going to dive in today and talk about how to fix the number one lie of time and how to completely change that for you today. So here's the problem. Society sold us a lie. They told us that if we just do more, wake up earlier, hustle harder, then we would solve this problem. Not in my world. I'm going to show you something completely different. As a matter of fact, I actually break this down in my new book, Slay Your Way. And I talk about this in the Superwoman phenomenon, which is society all of a sudden one day just decided that we need to hustle harder, wake up earlier, just get into this mode, which was more, more, more. And the problem is that the more effort never equaled more results, okay? And hustle creates exhaustion and overwhelm, not expansion. So we're going to break this down today. You don't need more hours. What a relief. I always used to say, if I just had like 1 more hour in the day, I could do more, put a good healthy meal on the table, or I could show up here or spend more time with my husband or take care of myself. You just need a different way. And the way that you're showing up, I'm going to show you that you can get it all done in 24 hours. And not only that, you need a different way of using the time that you already have. And this is going to be the game changer for you. Time isn't the real problem. Needing more time isn't the problem. Most women already work all day. We already feel stretched so thin when it comes to the work, the kids, the home, the self-care, right? The real issue is the constant context switching. Maybe you're going from working with clients to making content to shooting a podcast, and you're just context switching back and forth all day long. It's also not having clear priorities. And the number one thing that I constantly talk and preach and teach about is not having systems that hold it together in your home and in your business. Because when you have clear systems, this is the number one thing that's going to allow you to feel like it's all working together. So we're going to dive into this today, and I'm going to show you, you don't need more time. You just need better systems, okay? When everything feels important in your life, nothing actually moves. So we're going to hone in on this, and I'm going to show you how to start implementing these smart systems today. So let's talk about what busy versus productive really looks like. And if this is you, I want you to kind of just close your eyes for a minute and in your head, check the boxes that I'm going to share with you, okay? So the busy work, what does the busy work look like? That looks like checking your messages all day. Maybe you're constantly in your inbox, reacting instead of planning, starting lots of things but not finishing anything, okay? Again, task switching, feeling like you have to go from task to task to task but never really getting anything done, okay? That all falls into the busy work. Now I want you to close your eyes again, okay? And now we're going to go into what does the productive work look like? What are those needle moving activities that you know are actually getting finished and moving the ball forward down the field so you feel, not just feel accomplished, but you're actually getting the real work done, okay? Productive looks like fewer priorities, okay? Not everything is of super high importance. Clear blocks of focus time and systems doing the heavy lifting for you. Oh my gosh, what a relief. What a relief to know that systems are the thing that are going to give you more freedom. That is like a hallelujah moment, okay? Can I get an amen? Because busy feels productive, but productive actually produces. When you can finally make the switch and understand that productive actually produces, everything changes. I want to share with you right now the 3 systems high performing women use instead of hustle. This is the game changer you've been looking for. Let's dive in. All right. So before I share with you the 3 systems that are going to completely change your life, I want to make sure that you are subscribed to the Slay Your Day podcast. Every single week, we're going to be giving giveaways away that you don't want to miss, signed copies of Slay Your Day and Slay Your Way. Also a chance to join us inside the High Performance Academy, which every single week we're breaking down the system, strategy, and support on how to scale your business with ease so you get to show up in the places that matter to you most. The High Performance Academy is the #1 program that will give you the framework to build repeatable systems that multiply your time, your money, and your mission. If you are passionate about not sacrificing your marriage, your motherhood, or the mission that you have in life, this is the program that you need to get into. We have the most incredible women who are coming in here. Not only are they building the systems, but they're connecting and collaborating with other women who also have such a big purpose in life to get their product or service out into the world. And they're collaborating, connecting with each other to elevate to completely new levels. So I hope that you join us inside. As a matter of fact, you can join one of our next mixers. Doors are not open at this time, but I'm going to link the information below to get into the next high performance mixer. So if you want to get in, find more about the program, you can do that below. Just click the link below for the high performance mixer, apply, and you'll get all the information that you need for the next mixer that we have coming up. All right. So the first system that is your non-negotiable that you need to build into your life, into your days, is your planning system, a non-negotiable planning system. What do your days look like? Do you have a weekly or quarterly planning block that is your non-negotiable? What do your days look like? Are they blocked off? Are they structured? Decisions made before the week starts is so important that you know that your mornings are, maybe that's your quiet time, maybe that's your creative time, maybe that's your client time. Whatever that is for you, it needs to be put in sections in your calendar that makes sense, and it removes the overwhelm. It removes the guesswork. What I love to do before the week starts on a Sunday, I like to do like a reset, like a calendar reset, because what I do is I look at what's coming up. What do I have? I also like to do this in days. So instead of morning or afternoon, I have some clients who block off mornings for creative time, afternoons for client time, or they'll do this just in their hour blocks, or they'll do this in their days. I do this in my own business in my days. So for example, Mondays at my High Performance Academy days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are my client days, and my Friday, as you know, are my Freedom Fridays. This is creative days. This is content days, VIP days, events, things like that. So everything has an in or on the business block that's getting time, attention, and focus. And by the way, this is something that I mentioned a couple minutes ago. There has to be a team or automations or systems supporting you. You cannot be doing every single thing in your business. I would be looking at any of these tasks that are not $1,000 tasks and start implementing this and giving this someone to delegate off to. If you don't have someone, get someone in your business that you can pay $15 an hour and they can do your scheduling for you. They can do your emails for you. They can run your errands for you. It is such a big decision when you make that flip. It's going to make such a huge impact on your business and on your life when you start planning out your non-negotiable planning system. So get this in place, secure this, lock this in, and watch how your business and life change. Okay, system number 2 is your do, delegate, delete. I have an entire training that we do on this inside the High Performance Academy. Everything falls into these 3 buckets, okay? Do, delegate, delete. Not everything deserves your time. Like I mentioned, if it's not $1,000 task, you should not be doing it, okay? If it does not fall within that $1,000 range, you need to be giving this to someone else, delegating this to someone else, or deleting it. Okay. You do not need to do it all, but you should also be supported by other people who can help support you in this area. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should be doing it. Okay. So I want you to make a list. And also, by the way, if you email me, I'm going to put my email below in the comment section. If you email me, I will send you this training, this do, delegate, delete training. It's so powerful. It's only an hour. And by the way, it's like 27 pages of do, delegate, delete, everywhere from admin and home and anything that you can think of that you're probably like, wow, I'm still doing these things. I need to delegate or delete them and get them completely off my plate if they're not serving you and moving you forward. Okay. So this is my gift to you. This is not like a freemium or a lead magnet, not yet at least. But what I'm going to do is if you email me, I'll make sure that my team sends this over to you. Okay. So system number 2 is your do, delegate, delete. All right. System number 3. And this is so powerful. Okay. This is what I implemented when my babies were little and I had maybe an hour worth of time to really get in for focus work, but we're going to do a little bit more than just an hour. Okay. So system number 3 is anywhere from a 4 to 5 focused work model. And again, you can change this up depending on the time that you actually have. Maybe you only have a 1 to 2 hour window or a 60-minute window. Okay. You don't need all day is my point. You need protected, distraction-free time. By the way, when I shoot my podcast, when I work with clients, when I'm in that distraction-free zone, I put my phone and my laptop on do not disturb. And the reason why I do this is because I'm sitting here with you filming content and there might be calls or text messages or emails coming in, and those are protected. Those are blocked right now. Okay. High performance isn't about working longer or more hours. It's about working intentionally. So what can you do in your 1 to 2 hour time block or 4 to 5 hour time block that's going to get you those real results? By the way, I have 2 incredible trainings for you where I break down exactly what your big money moves are to help you move forward. So if you head over to sandraglandt.com/big, you'll get my free big money moves training. It was just updated a week ago. There's a brand new workbook. You can actually book a call with me to figure out exactly what your big money moves are. And then the second video that I would highly recommend you go check out is over on my YouTube channel. And that is how to build systems in 2026 for time, money, and freedom. This is a game-changing episode. I would highly recommend going to watch both of those. So after this video, after you're done with this video here, go check out the big money moves training and how to build systems in 2026 so you can build a business that actually scales and gives you freedom. Okay, ladies, so here's the truth. It's truth bomb time, okay? Motivation won't save you. Motivation is fleeting. It comes, it goes. Also, it's very dependent maybe on your cycle, where you're at, your hormones. It's not predictable. What is predictable and what you can rely on are systems that create freedom for you. The reason why I'm so passionate about teaching women systems is because I know the freedom that it's given me and my clients. I know for my clients, it has doubled, tripled, even 8x their businesses when they put these systems into play, when they get really, really focused on what is moving the needle, on what actually works for them. Okay. So again, you see so much of my content now coming out talking about the systems and strategies. And I think a lot of times people think, well, okay, like what is actually a system? I've got a whole video on that for you as well. So make sure you check that out on YouTube. But what I'll tell you right now is systems are going to create freedom for you. If you want more time with your kids, if you want more time for yourself, systems are the key. Systems are the answer. So you have to start plugging in systems in both your home and in your business. The women who look calm and confident and in control, they're not less busy. They're better supported. So we need to make sure that you are getting the systems, the strategy, and the support that you need so you can feel like every single day you're moving the ball forward, seeing progress, and actually getting real results. So if this episode hits home for you and you're thinking to yourself right now, it would be amazing to truly have time, to truly have freedom, to truly have more space to do the things that you love to do. And maybe that for you is just having more creative free time in your business. So you don't have to always be in the business producing, right? You can go do fun stuff. You can host events. You can have a podcast. You can launch your big, beautiful dreams. But that doesn't happen if you don't have the funds to finance all of those big, beautiful goals that you're going after, right? So we need to make sure you're doing the things on repeat. We're building the systems that allow you to have the flexibility and the freedom to go build all of that. Or you might just be like, hey, Sandi, I just want to have more time with my kids. I want to work 1 or 2 hours a day or 4 or 5 hours, whatever your window is, if your kids are in school or if they're home, and you want to build something that supports you. So now you have the freedom, okay? Both of those things, all of those things are possible, but the systems are what allow you to build that. So if you do nothing else today, now we are in March of 2026. If you do nothing else this month, build systems into your business. There's so many different ways to do this. I have so much of this free content on my YouTube channel. However, if you want to go deeper, okay, if this episode is resonating with you and you're like, yes, I don't have time. Yes, I want to build more systems. That is exactly why I created the High Performance Academy. The High Performance Academy is to help women build systems that support your real life, that support your goals, not perfect schedules, but what you're going after and what you're building, right? I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm also a business owner, but I want all of those buckets. I'm not willing to sacrifice. So if you're like me and you're like, yes, I want the business, I always like to say the business, the body, the bank account, okay? Because we get to have it all, but we have to be supported in those areas. If you're craving deeper support, you want a framework, you want a structure, then the High Performance Academy is where this is built. I'm going to put the information again below for the mixer. Also my contact information. If you're like, Sandi, I'm really considering this and I want to know, how do I build these systems? It's not a matter of if you should do this. It's a matter of when you're going to do this, because you can keep going. You can keep living your life and not have these systems built in, and you're going to feel it. Every day you don't have systems built in, you are sacrificing that time with your family, for yourself, and this big, beautiful vision that you have in your mind about what you want to create. Okay. So let's stop wasting time and get these systems implemented so you can really start having that freedom to go after those big, beautiful dreams. The High Performance Academy, or maybe working more closely with me in 2026, is the vehicle that's going to help you get there. Okay. So please remember this. If you don't remember anything else, you don't need more time. You need better systems that are going to finally work for your life, okay? Work with you, support you, and allow you to feel like you can have it all, the time, the money, and the freedom. So thank you so much for being here with me today. We dove into a lot. Again, I hope that if this message does resonate with you, you are finally ready to put your stake in the ground and say that now is the time to move forward with getting your systems in place so you can have it all. Your beautiful goals, dreams, your time, your freedom, and be able to have that time and flexibility with your family. That is my hope for you. So thank you so much for being here. Again, make sure you are subscribed to the Slay Your Day podcast, because every single week there's more content coming out. I'm going to be doing some more vlog videos. I'm getting some feedback that you guys are loving those videos. And comment below, let me know what else you want to see. Do you like when I'm talking to you here straight to camera, doing kind of like tips and strategies? Do you like more of the vlog style videos? Let me know. We're going to be doing an event in the academy in just a couple weeks where the ladies are going to be taking the stage, delivering their keynotes. So I'm going to give you some behind the scenes with that as well in one of my upcoming vlogs. So stay tuned. There's so much more to come. And as always, ladies, make sure you go out and slay your day.